what's up everybody, Frank Valkyria, welcome to the channel. We gotta do this, we have to do this. We've been talking about this for a while, but look at what is happening now. Still the dog smuggling saga. So, stay with us, me and my imaginary battler, which has returned. And here we have the ex-Prime Minister of Australia speaking in an interview. Why this matters? Let's listen to him, and then we talk about this. Let's go. Bam.
For you, we all remember that debacle.
Yeah, I know, and it sounds like those dogs, when they came in, there were a lot of documents that were signed that said there were no animals there, and now it looks like Ms. Heard has not been, well, alleged, not been telling the truth, and that's perjury, and, you know, if they want Julian Assange, well, we'll take Amber and possibly Johnny, and they can come over to Australia and spend some time at Her Majesty's convenience. It really annoys me a bit when they say, oh, they wouldn't extradite them if they perjured themselves. Well, they put at risk our biosecurity. We've got a big issue right now with foot and mouth. That comes into Australia. Beef industry decimated. So, you know, when they say things like that, oh, but we'd never do that for this. Well, what would you do it for? They broke the law.
Exactly, and people don't realise how big our agricultural industry is in this country, how important it is. That's why it was important in the first place.
All right, that's finished. First thing first, let me stop this video. What have I learned from this? Don't talk, please don't talk. We don't want to hear other interview. Thank you very much for the moment. So, what have we learned from this? Well, first of all, that it's personal. It's very personal for the Prime Minister because, as you can see here, and we go over it in a second, he's been mocked for some time by a certain person, and he doesn't like it. Also, we've learned that, you know, they take this stuff very seriously because, as he mentioned, they already have a crisis right now because of the same thing, of beef entering the country and the beef market being decimated in Australia. So that's how serious those things are. If there is something that can probably contaminate, you know, their biodiversity. So they broke the law. I didn't like that, of course, he put Johnny in this as well. But like I said, at the time, they released an apology video, both Johnny and AH, which, you know, didn't seem very convincing at best. I have to admit. So they took a little bit the piss out of these people. And if I was the Prime Minister of Australia, I will not, you know, like enjoy it very much. So as you can see here, the Barnaby Joyce at the time of May 15, 2015, dog's gone. So he managed to do his job. And here we have AH replying to that, probably a few years later, I suppose. To comfort Mr. Joyce in this our need, I have sent him a box of New Zealand's finest kiwi fruit, assuming this passes his biosecurity law. It's not just his biosecurity law, it's just the country's law. Probably that, I'm not sure he was the one working on it, but I'm sure that he was the one like enforcing it, or that he had to enforce it. And here we have again, when Barnaby Joyce said no one is above the law, I didn't realize he meant the New Zealand law. Dear New Zealand, this may be yours. Regards, Australia, referring to him as a double citizenship of the Prime Minister. So she's obviously taking hard the piss on him. She's smuggling the dog here, says like, what dog? And I think here says like some habits are hard to die, or something like that. Smuggling, some habits are, here we go, I guess some habits die hard. So here we go. And oh my god, again this name, oh Jesus, I don't even want to read that. And then after that, she got a dog and she named it Barnaby Joyce right here. And you know what? You name something that you're supposed to love as something that you despise. It's kind of weird, honestly. Really weird, if you ask me. But anyway, so this is quite powerful that the ex-Prime Minister is coming on TV. I was expecting something to this extent, you know, that they will come forward with a statement, some other official, because the videos from October, which now is doing the round of the internet from YouTubers like me and all the others talking about it and the mainstream medias, I was expecting something more recent to come up, and bam, interviewed ex-prime minister, which is saying like, you know, they might extradite them because they broke the law. And if they perjured themselves, they broke the law. They might extradite them, and they can spend some time, she can spend some time at Her Majesty convenience, probably referring to jail time. So, but now we know also that FBI is working with them. The FBI has an office in Australia so that they can communicate probably faster. And because this is getting more attention, it's not a matter that this is more important than other issues, because probably this is not more important than other issues right now, but because it's getting a lot of attention, and usually attention fuels interest to show, you know, some kind of resolve in terms of what they've done with this, and also for public opinion matters. So I assume that we will get to the end of this perhaps a little bit sooner. There is also a chance that, you know, now there's a momentum, more talk about it, and then fades away. I don't know. I have the feeling that they will try to come up with something quicker. So, yeah, stay tuned. And again, wow, it's personal, and he still doesn't like them, the ex-prime minister. I don't blame him, though. They put him really in the hot seat because of somebody's lying and somebody smuggling dog inside a country that has such a tight biosecurity, you know? So I honestly don't blame the prime minister to be upset. If there is somebody to blame, probably it's this person right there. Anyway, guys, please, thank you so much for the support. Consider subscribing. I really would love if you do that. And drink water, all right? I talk to you later.